everyone, welcome to Southern Wreaths. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and share my video. Today I'm going to show you how I make this spider wreath. These are the supplies I'm going to use to make this wreath. So I had this, but I have the one that's glow in the dark. I like the gray color better. I'm going to get all that off, but I went through and removed all of the tinsel. And there's these little hooks that it's attached to, so it comes right off. But if you have trouble, you can also cut them off. Right now I'm going through and cutting all of these little notches that was holding on the tinsel. And I think I'm going to have to trim it down probably to fit. And I'm either going to wrap the edge in this spider web first and maybe have it come across and then put my spider there. So it might not be necessary to cut all of those off yet, but if you wanted to, I can show you real quickly how I've been doing it. I just have some wire cutters and I'm just going through and just trimming them away. So if I do it like that, then I want some of these notches so it might grab the spider web. I kind of like that idea. So first I'm going to attach the spider web to my square wreath, and you could use a round wreath too if you didn't want to use a square wreath, or you could use just this if you wanted to and just put the spider web across it. Alright, I'm going to grab several zip ties and I'm going to start attaching. After I finish adding my zip ties, I think I'm going to trim these off so it makes an actual square wreath. I don't want these things sticking out. Or I could cut them where they're just not there at all. I don't want any kind of like plastic sticking out. I'm not sure if I want to try to cover up the frame yet or not, but I'm going to pull this across it and see how it looks. This might take a minute. So this took me a really long time. I'm going to say probably 15 minutes. I mean, I know that's not a really long time, but it did take me a while to get this done. I did want to point out that I don't show it on here, but to attach the web, it just kind of naturally attached to the hooks on the actual plastic spider web. And then when I wrapped it around the back, I would take strings of it and wrap them around the zip ties. So I didn't glue them together. I didn't zip tie them onto the wreath. But feel free to glue the web on there or zip tie it. I think I'm going to leave it like this. Now, when you get up close to it, you can see the zip ties and stuff. But if you use black zip ties, it might not be a problem. And hopefully if you're just hanging it on your door, or you know your customer's hanging it on the door, nobody's really going to notice until they get up close. And like when I post this for sale, I'll make sure to say that you can see the zip ties. And that way they know when they buy it. So I am going to keep messing with this for a little bit, and then I'm going to glue this on here. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this guy on here. He did have glue around the ring. I got most of it off. So that's just where I'm going to add more glue. I'm going to kind of lift it up once I add the glue because I don't want it to glue to my table. And I'm not going to glue his legs just like they had it. They just had it around the outside of his body. Because this glue holds really well and I don't think it's going to be a problem. So I'm going to lift this up and I'm going to be sure that it's touching the plastic. I'm putting him in the corner because that's where most of the spider web is, and I just think it looks cute like that. But he does glow in the dark, which is kind of cool. I'll try to get pictures of that, but I don't know if that'll actually show up in a picture. But I just kind of like it. It's so simple, and you can add tons of more spiders if you want to. They sell these little ring spiders. If you cut the rings off you can add them on here, or you could do more to the edge instead of having it where you can see zip ties. Again, I suggest using black zip ties, and then it won't really be an issue. It'll just look like part of the frame. But you could also do this with a round wreath. You don't have to use square. Alright, that's it. That's how I made my spider web wreath. If y'all have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below, or you can always email me at craftingwithlee@yahoo.com. Thank you so much for watching, and if y'all learned anything today or liked my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.